So today we are marking the second anniversary of the Hustler Fund. I did make a commitment to the people of Kenya to do two things. Number one, to get millions of Kenyans who had been blacklisted under our CRB arrangement, and there were Kenyans who could not transact in the financial ecosystem because they had been blacklisted. I made a commitment that we will remove these Kenyans from that blacklist. I can say today with confidence that the 7 million Kenyans who had been blacklisted under the CRB ecosystem, we have removed all of them. Especially those who had been blacklisted because of borrowing money in the fintechs, the whole fintech ecosystem. The borrowing that many people here, because they borrowed 100 shillings, 500 shillings, 2,000 shillings, they were taken to a blacklist. But it didn't stop there. I also said, we are going to develop a financial product that recognizes that we have millions of people in our ecosystem that are not banked, people who have no security, people who have no collateral, and people who require financial support. They need 200 shillings, 500 shillings, 5,000 shillings, 10,000 shillings, but they don't have a logbook, they don't have a security, they don't have a title, and therefore most oftentimes they never get any support. It is the reason why we launched the Hustler Fund. The Hustler Fund today has reached 24 million Kenyans. 24 million Kenyans have borrowed from the Hustler Fund. 8 million Kenyans borrow regularly from the Hustler Fund. 2 million Kenyans are very good borrowers on the Hustler Fund. The others are in between. So on the second anniversary, we got feedback from people who have been borrowing from the Hustler Fund. And they asked us 4 questions, which we sought to answer today. Number one, majority of them said, we want the limits, the borrowing limits enhanced. We have reached the limit, we want to borrow more. So today, we increased the borrowing limits. And I'm going to explain to you shortly how we did. The other thing we did today is to consolidate the collateral enterprise, that even though you may not have a title, or you may not have a logbook, or you may not have a security, today, using the information we have gathered over the last 2 years, we can today, with the benefit of information, confidently assign borrowers in the Hustler Fund ecosystem a credit score. Just the same way Kenya has a credit rating. Every borrower and all other countries have credit ratings. We have also now decided that borrowers in the Hustler Fund ecosystem will have a credit score. So we have credit score ranging from A1, which is the best borrowers, people who pay on time, people who keep their records well, people who save, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3, C3 being at the bottom.